discovery that light and energy and atoms could be forged in such a way that they could make a bomb to unleash unprecedented damage. He warned President Roosevelt because Albert Einstein believed that the Germans were trying to get the bomb, and he was worried that they would get it quickly. After the war, Einstein is said to have remarked, "Had I known that the Germans would not succeed in producing an atomic bomb, I would never have lifted a finger." I was thinking about these remarks as we hear more about the threat of nuclear weapons on the news, something that we thought belonged in the history books. And as we ponder the mysterious and troubling events that occur in this week's Torah portion, Shmini, at the beginning of the Parsha, Aaron's sons Nadav and Avihu bring Esh Zar, strange fire, into the temple precinct, into the tabernacle. And as a result, they are consumed by fire. They're destroyed in one fell swoop. When Aaron hears of the news, his reaction, silence. Silence in response to an unspeakable tragedy, the loss of his sons. There is no definitive conclusion about what actually happened. Were Nadav and Avihu drunk, as some have suggested? Did they become overly zealous, as others have suggested? Or were they actually, paradoxically, so holy that their offering required them to ascend to the heavens immediately, turning on its head the plain meaning of the text, which suggests that they were punished for their actions? But the interpretation that speaks to me, and perhaps well to you, this Shabbat, is the juxtaposition of the Esh Zar, the strange fire that Nadav and Avihu bring this week, and the Esh Tamid that we read about last week, the eternal fire that was to be brought into the tabernacle, into the temple precinct. You see, fire was meant to be there. Esh Tamid, eternal fire. But they brought Esh Zar, strange fire. It's a reminder that fire can be used for wonderful things. Cooking a Shabbat meal, making a barbecue, with tofu, of course. It can be used to heat. I know a few of you would like us to have fire in those gas cylinders warming us up tonight, but it can also be used to burn down a house. So too, the atom, nuclear energy, can be used to power electricity, to allow for hospitals to run, and for carbon dioxide not to be part of the equation. Yet, nuclear energy can also be used for destruction. Albert Einstein also said that the discovery of nuclear reactions need not bring about the destruction of mankind any more than the discovery of matches. Because it really depends how it's used. And this truth holds whether we're speaking about nuclear power, whether we're speaking about esh, fire, tamid or zar, eternal or strange, whether we're talking about standing up for ourselves, raising our voices, telling the hard but real truth, using compassion, expressing anger. All of these things can be used in the right place at the right time for good outcomes. But they can also be used for harm. So on this Shabbat, as we ponder the reality of our world, we each have the opportunity to choose how we're going to use fire and speech and anger and compassion. May we use those things in the spirit of Esh Tamid, of eternal fire, rather than Esh Zar, strange fire. And in so doing, may we bring harmony, love, growth, strength, and peace to all. And we say, Amen. Page 586, we turn to the Aleinu. And those present, I invite you to please rise. Page 586. Page 591, together. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand, but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace. Amen.
Amen.
And let's remain standing as we turn to Kaddish Yatom, to the mourners Kaddish. Those on Zoom may wish to add the names of loved ones you're remembering on this Shabbat. Here at Temple Bat Yahm, we're in the Shloshim mourning period for Georgia Nelson, for Pauline Singer, Esther Shapiro Slav, and for Rami Lillian Temkin. This Shabbat marks the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the deaths of Rachel Biderman, Ravella Brower, Sarah Riva Cammons, Julian Darman, Estelle Dupre, Joseph P. Edwards, Alvin Ellman, Bernard Rudolph Fish, Ben Hecker, Joan Raquel Heller, Aline Holmes, Arlene Johnson, Norman Paul Kagan, Dina Katz, Miriam Kay, Villain Kilimacher, Harry Kleinman, Sol Levin, Sherry Luby, Evie Ludwig, Lee Allen Myers, Edward Miller, George Novak, Bernard Paskin, Alice Dale Polman, Celie Rose, Irving Rubin, Mari Stolro, Selwyn Super, Arthur Travers, John Kenneth Unferth, Belle Winter, Sam Wise, Carol Whitty, Sylvia Wyman, and Irving Uden. We also remember Rabbi Moshe Kravitsky, Doris Yabas, Menachem Yecheskel, and Laura Yitzchak, who were murdered in Israel as a result of terrorism. We think of those dying so unnecessarily in Ukraine, as well as those who continue to die from COVID and have done so over the last couple of years. Zichronam Livracha, page 598. May their memories be for an abiding blessing as together we recite the Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma tivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chai echon v'yom echon, v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam alamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadal v'yitale v'yitalal shemei d'kudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran d'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world. And we say, Amen. Please be seated. All except Sally Spiro, who has some words of welcome and announcements, illustrious past president, member of our Leadership Council and Board of Trustees. We're going to have to give you a mic right here. Such a pleasant surprise. Here we go. You got to speak right into it so the folks at home can hear you.
Oh, good. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
And isn't this amazing? This is so wonderful to be out in this beautiful, beautiful sacred space under the sky that we can see clouds. I've enjoyed singing all of our beautiful songs. You've got a lot of new melodies here.
Yeah.
That are just great. It's really wonderful. We all love Temple Bat Yahm, and especially when we're full, when we're good. Well, I came tonight and because I've been Zooming, and Zooming is wonderful. We've been so fortunate to have Rabbi Gersh do, oh, here it is.
Look at all these Zoomers.
Yes.
There's over 40 Zoom presences, which is, many of them are double or triple. Look at Sharon Pulmeter.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's wonderful
Carol.
is when now we have the light with the time change. That's why I wanted to be here. And to hear our wonderful rabbi, our cantor, Paul. We are so blessed here, and we thank you, Rabbi, for all of the making this possible. And I have to acknowledge, I don't know if I can do this now with this here. Let me try. Let me try.
Hold it and you
Boy,
read it.
I've got a lot.
Or how about I hold the microphone?
Oh, that would be good. Good. And it's all wonderful. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. I did my Shabbat Shalom, and to thank everyone, and to wish a mazel tov to the Williams family on your bat mitzvah celebration, and to the Sachs family. I've been to both with my family and grandchildren, And it is the most wonderful time of the year for that, isn't it? All right, so Torah study in the morning, Zoom only, and then the bat mitzvah ceremony will be here at 10:30 in the Sun and Shine Sanctuary. JCAL has its last sessions before the 3-week spring Passover break, and the class begins at 9 o'clock a.m. And what's really special on Sunday is the Cantor's Concert. And those of you, we have so many visitors here tonight. Thank you to the Williams and the Sachs family. And I think there's still probably tickets for the Cantor's Concert.
At the door.
If you're still in time.
A few seats left.
And even I upgraded to the VIP today.
Oh,
Nice.
So I bet there's some tickets for that also. I got to thinking, I'm on the board. I should be there.
Good.
In addition, we have, shall I say some more about the concert, or are we okay on that?
Bima to Broadway.
Yes,
It'll be a
Bima.
mixture of Jewish stuff and Broadway stuff. Don't want to miss it.
And then the adult ed, full lineup, Tuesdays at 11 a.m. on Zoom, and Wednesday nights we will continue online, 6 p.m., Foundations of Judaism, and 7 o'clock on Wednesday with a rabbi. And last
It'll
week
be
was
this rabbi.
this rabbi?
It'll be this rabbi.
Wonderful. I'm so I'm so glad to hear that. The high tea, if you haven't been to one of the high teas, they're wonderful. They're great. Very enjoyable. I missed the last one, and I'm so sorry. But the next one, April 5th, with Spring, Love is in the Air, featuring this rabbi.
Yes, this rabbi. But not this cantor. Not this cantor,
Not this
different
cantor.
cantor.
We're amazing. We have all these cantors and rabbis. We are. We've grown. We're good. Good. You're a good audience, I would say. And Hillary Rosen, our Director of Communications, who I heard sing, and she is amazing. She's doing.
Yeah, she was in Broadway.
And actually, she was in show business,
Yeah.
as I recall. So that's great. And Mark Gullner, our Executive Director, who I didn't know had any show
He's
business.
got a hidden talent. You'll
All
find
right,
out.
so that's April 5th. Be here, because it'll be very, very special. We can sign up, or is that where that's where is that?
This is where you tell everyone we want your blood.
Yes. Not only your tzedakah, your dues, but your blood too. It's good. If it's good blood.
And it's for a good cause.
And it's good for you. This is the the
There's
women.
good bleeding and bad bleeding. This is the good bleeding.
Good, good.
For the Red Cross
I only
Blood
wondered.
Bank, there's a shortage of blood right now.
Yes.
That's April 10th. Mindy's
And,
here. She's
and-
taking care of you. You want to wave, Mindy, in case people have questions?
And that's the women of TBY who do lots of good mitzvah. And then Purim may be over, so that means Passover is coming. We are excited for our second night Seder on Saturday, April 16th at 6 o'clock p.m. in the main hall.
And that's for adults and kids alike. And then what happens at the end of Pesach? Having eaten matzah all week and no bread and pasta, what are we going to do at the end of Pesach?
We're going to party.
We are going to party with lots of chametz
Passover party. This is a new
and
event.
kegs. Is that what it says?
Is this? Let's see.
We're having kegs. Oh, of beer.
This is a
And
new,
kombucha. And kombucha. Kombucha.
Oh, this is a new
Newport
event
Beach.
for the temple.
Yeah.
Rabbi Gersh has brought so many new things.
Yeah, it's my
Sorry.
fault. That's what she's. Sally's nice way of saying my fault.
I love it.
And then, to round out the season, Chef Alon Shaya is coming. He's from Israel, and he's a 5-time James Beard award-winning chef who's going to cook for us Friday night Shabbat dinner.
Oh, that sounds
May
wonderful.
13th. You do not want to miss it. But
Friday,
space
Friday, May 13th.
What did I say?
No,
Friday,
you're right.
May 13th.
But Friday,
yeah.
May 13th.
So much stuff happening here at TBY.
Yes.
Where can people go if they didn't get this and they want to know what?
Well, they can go online to our website for all the latest information, or you can call the synagogue and get some things, get some information, and or you can call me.
Call Sally.
I'm
949 55
246-7880. No, I happen to be on the board as liaison to the clergy, and it's the best job in town. Thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Sally.
Everybody here.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Rabbi, I think you and Sally should do announcements every Shabbat.
Do like a
That was very entertaining.
tag team?
It was very cute. Very cute.
The Sally and Rabbi show.
It could be a thing.
So we have this debate every week. Should we do the motzi and then the closing song, or the closing song and then the motzi?
Well, if the cantor wants to taste the challah, then
Here's the
I know
thing.
the answer.
If we do the motzi first, everyone's got their mouths full of challah, which means they can't sing. And this is a singing crew.
I feel like this group should
This is a singing crew. So I think the motzi is going to go after the closing song this week, which means it's time for Oseh Shalom. You know the words. You don't need the page number. Please rise and get into the groove of this Oseh Shalom, which is a melody.
This is an Israeli melody. It's written by Yoel Sykes, who's from Nava Tehillah. Many of you have probably heard this melody before. It's become very popular recently.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbat Shalom.
Folks, if you're here for the bat mitzvah and you're staying for Shabbat dinner, it's through those doors and through
Keep
the
going
other
straight
side.
that way.
Just follow Sophia. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe, stay healthy. Lots of peace to you.